ASMR Gaming Fortnite video. So today we are back exploring the OG Fortnite map, and I'm chewing two delicious pieces of bubblegum. Oh, look at this place. I like the mountains in the distance. So, if you have a place on the Fortnite map that was your favorite spot and you want me to visit, let me know in the comments and we can try to visit it. Okay, we don't have much time. Our time in this space is limited. Professor's been telling me to get out of here soon, but I'm gonna stay as long as I can. I've been hiding outside for weeks. So let's get to this. Remember this spot? Everyone remember this place? This used to be such an amazing location. I loved it. I would actually land that house on the roof there. Loot up, go to that one. Could find some good loot. Anyone remember these things here? You open them up. You put a trap up here on the ceiling, like you would have to build sometimes. And then you could place a trap and then just like hide up here, crouch with your shotgun and pow, hit someone as they walked in. These were the best. I miss these. Something missing from Fortnite now. So last time, a lot of people were extremely like nostalgic and a little bit emotional and sad at seeing old Fortnite. I know for a lot of people it means a lot. These good old days, for some people this is their childhood. You know, like 10 years from now, 15 years from now, you'll start seeing things like, if this was your childhood, you had a good childhood or something like that. I can already see it. So these people in the comments, a lot of them asked me to go to Moisty Mire, and that's exactly where we're going. But first, we're gonna have to visit the prison. Anyone remember the prison? Well, that's exactly where we're gonna go. Prison. This bubblegum is so good. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put on my old AGN voice, because it is a voice, and the only difference was that then I was trying to whisper so the microphone would actually pick up my voice because it was a lower quality mic, and I sounded like this. Hey guys, okay. So we're gonna be walking over here to the prison, and this place has a lot of really good loot that you can get. So we're gonna go over here. Wow, really big prison. You could go inside through here. And each of these areas would have like chests and loot and all sorts of really good, gear that can help you get a victory royale. I remember this chest. Wow. This is so cool. Oh, I miss landing prison. There would always be people that would land here too, like at least one or two people would land with you, and they would land on the roof, and sometimes I remember one time I think I found a rocket launcher here. But yeah, that's the old AGN voice. Let's practice it a little bit more. I would go like, greetings everyone. Welcome to a new ASMR gaming video. Today I am chewing two delicious pieces of strawberry bubblegum. And we're at prison. This is a Fortnite map location with a lot of good loot, and we're gonna be heading over to Moisty Mire now. So yeah, let me show all of you how Moisty Mire looks. So yeah, I would talk like that. Oh wow, oh my goodness, everybody, Moisty Mire. Oh, why do I have like tears in my eyes? What is going on? Strong feelings. This is before Moisty Mire had like the movie area added. This is the OG OG Moisty Mire. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo. And yeah, it used to be tough to walk through, so you'd have to like jump like that in the water. This tree right here would always give you a ton of mats. Let me see. Like I remember pickaxing this thing, you get like a big amount of mats from this tree. Big boy. Tree knocked down. Now, a lot of people will tell you Fortnite looks better now. But in my opinion, look at these trees. Like, they look really nice to me. And the leaves and everything. I don't know. Epic Games. I kind of like how these trees look. I kind of like how they look. So, just saying that. So yeah, this is Moisty Mire. Now, Moisty Mire used to be pretty good because you could find loot everywhere. Like every little spot would have like a, like shotgun or AR or minis just like laying in a little spot, and you'd basically have to land like all the way over here, and then make your way through Moisty Mire. And this was always at the end of the map, so you'd probably have to run all the way over here. So a lot of people died to Storm. I remember getting a kill like right over here. It was a pretty nice kill. There was like a guy getting that chest and shot him here. That was like in the first like season of Fortnite. Wow. This is crazy. And this is like the little tree house over here. Oh my goodness. Yo, if you're watching this, leave a like. Seriously, comment too. I want to know what everybody's thoughts on this place. Yeah, there'd be a chest in here, then you could go up. It feels like yesterday and there would be a chest right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Fortnite. This is so cool. This is so cool. But we're not supposed to be here, so we have to be careful. If any of you see any people on the map, just know they're like me and they're anomalies that aren't supposed to be here. So always keep a lookout, because if we actually get shot at, we might not be able to get out of here. Because I actually have to get linked into the game for this. Wow. Fun fact, I would find good loot always in like this area, like something good here, or up there. And if I remember correctly, inside of this tree, where would be, no, it's not this one, or no, it was this one, Inside of this tree you would find stuff. Sometimes you would find like minis or good things like that. Always like right in here. It would be a good spot to camp into. Old Fortnite had fun things like that don't kind of exist in the game anymore. Okay, let's make our way to the old racetrack and to Lonely Lodge. Lodge. Oh man, I miss you, old Fortnite, old friend. Such like good memories. I have so many memories. Hours and hours. This game was so much fun, and it still is, but I don't know, there was something so magical. There was nothing like this game. Nothing. What is that sound? I swear I heard footsteps outside. Okay, you have to be careful. I'm inside the closet, so no one should actually see me in here. They don't know we have the setup in here. Okay. Wow, this place, anyone remember this? Fun fact, I landed here at least a few times and I would find like a golden scar in here. You would either be like downstairs or just like up here laying around. That was cool. Take a look at the old racetrack. Everything looks so nice. This game was amazing. Go over here. Yeah, here's the old racetrack. This was not a good place to land. I remember we would always like say terrible loot, because you would land this house and sometimes this house would only have like one weapon and nothing else. And then you'd go over here looking around and you'd find like a random pistol or something dumb. And then you'd go all through this little course and maybe you would find something over there. So it wasn't a good landing spot. Not a lot of people came here in the OG season. Later on it got better. Once we explore all the spots that the subscribers want, we can progress into the future. But for now, we can't go. Also, anyone remember this guy? OG. Car Transformer. This actually has a name. If you know the official name of this, let me know in the comments. Look. This was like a reference to Mecha Team Leader since the OG season. He's always been here with us. Oh my goodness, we're getting close to Lonely Lodge. See the tower over here. Where's the moon? Where's the moon? There's the moon, look at that. Look at the sky. Do you see those stars moving? Like, Fortnite is beautiful. And Epic Games changed how things worked. Like, look at that, you can see like there's like a galaxy in the sky or something there. Like a rift in the sky, like a crack there. I don't know. This spot, I didn't really like. You could get banned if you go on the swings there. It happened to people. This spot, you could sometimes find good loot. But it was usually good for camping in and shooting at people as they would try to get to retail or something. Let's go over here. Oh my goodness. People that would land Lonely Lodge were such chill people. Fun fact, Myth, yes, TSM Myth, he would land here all the time. And he got famous for landing here and using the Skull Trooper skin. This was his landing spot. It was a chill spot to land for sure. And you'd go all the way up here. And then at like the very, very, very top, you'd find like a chest in there. And in here, you'd find another chest. Hello there, chest. Oh wow. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. Lonely Lodge. This is awesome. I love this. Just a little song, so I don't get too scared. It's nighttime. Yeah, so you'd want to land at the cabins back here. These would actually have chests and loot in them, but everybody would always go to the big spot over here. Wow, the mushrooms here. This game was so cool. Ah, here we go. Welcome to the lodge. We'd have this big barrier right here. There would be like chests through that if you broke that. Same through in there and over here. See, I remember the spots. Wow. Lonely Lodge. We need to go check out Wailing Woods. Now, I would land Wailing Woods, and Wailing Woods was a very popular spot. Also, I don't remember this. They actually removed this later on. They would stop using this. This texture was ugly, and they stopped using it. Fun fact. That's the OG days of Fortnite, you would find those. But afterwards, they removed it. Oh my goodness. Yo, we gotta remove this. This is too beautiful. Look at this, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lonely Lodge. wanted mats. Not a lot of people built, but you can chop down all these trees and get so much wood. And I usually landed up here, because in the old days of Fortnite, no one knew, like, the tricks of, like, just landing in good spots. Like, I would land, like, out here and just go to a little house like that. And then wonder why I only had terrible weapons at the end of the game. I would get minis and I wouldn't even drink them because I was like, what are these? Fun fact, a lot of people did that in the old days. They wouldn't drink minis. They would just like keep them or leave them on the ground. It was a different time, I would get like, if I went back with a full lobby, I would have like 20 kill games for sure. For sure. Here we go, let's go in the woods. Oh my goodness. Oh, magical. But see, notice how ugly these things look. They kind of ruin the environments a little bit. So it's good they remove these later. No one liked those. Look, kind of like the mushrooms are cool, but these, nah. Weird, like spiky thorn bushes or something. Just like weeds. I don't know. They look bad. It's good they removed those. And this spot used to be so cool. It would be like a little maze here. And then I would land up here sometimes, and two other people would land with me, so you have to be quick and get the chest and kill them fast, and people would be running around here. And I didn't even know how to open doors for the first time when I played Fortnite, so I was like standing in front of it like, how do I get out of here? So funny. So funny. But yeah, this is the woods. This is the woods. People would land here to do fun plays like a sky base. They would get max wood, build up into the sky in the final circle, and people wouldn't even know where they were. It was great. Great. Okay, let's head over to Tomato Town. For a lot of people, Tomato Town was their first landing spot. You wouldn't believe how many people started Fortnite. They opened up the map and they landed right here. So many people. I guess the name Tomato Town makes people kind of curious and they want to land there. But it was not a good landing location. It would be better to land out here, because you could get some loot in these houses. There'd be little houses back there as well, and towards that way, but let's go to Tomato Town. We've basically explored this entire Fortnite map, with the exception of Anarchy Acres, Fatal Fields, and Flush Factory. Retail Row has pretty much stayed the exact same. But, oh my goodness, I remember that big pizza sign there. Look at this, everybody. Look. Oh my. This is so awesome. Yeah, I remember landing here and there would be like no loot. Like, I would like go over here, nothing. And then I would go over there. Maybe I would find like a pistol, and then there's someone would be in here and they'd have like 2 weapons and I would just die. It wasn't the best spot, only for like one person, because you could go here and you wouldn't find any loot. Fortnite later increased the loot drop amount all over the map, but early on you wouldn't really find all that great loot out in little locations. Like a house like this might have only had like 1 or 2 weapons in it. That's like a fact. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Oh man. I remember crossing that. So many battles in that bridge there. So many battles in that bridge. I've won so many games here that were in like the final circle. People camping and fighting here. It was great. This area would be dangerous in the final circle. Like, people would be high up there or right here, and the trick friend was like, hold like an item and look down and like stay in the bush and they can't see you, and I would just like hide in the bush the whole game and come second or third place and be so happy. Wow, I completely forgot almost how this place looked. Anarchy Acres. So this spot usually didn't have the best loot. Best loot would be at the house or this barn here. Oh my goodness. This is so awesome. Look at all of this. I miss old Fortnite. To get in here, you'd always have to break these like this. You'd have to like go like, psh, like that. Then you go in here, you'd find some loot in here. Usually you'd find like up there too. There would be loot in here. You'd have to go like up top, find like loot in one of the chests. I used to, no one would ever break these silos, but these silos would have a chest in them sometimes, if I remember correctly, and I would just get like a free loot or something. Oh my goodness, I hope there's actually, yeah, right here, this one, and then I would like run over and try to get some kills. Oh man, so cool. And the old house. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I'm smiling, but I'm also so like, I don't know how to explain or describe my feelings right now. Aww. The old houses. Oh, so nice. So nice. Yep, there'd be a chest over there. There would be also one in the attic. Oh my goodness, yeah, like up here, yeah, over here. They used this house design for the one in the orchard. And yeah, I think I have to end it for this video now, everybody, but thank you so much for listening, for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all being a part of my tour, and yeah, what is that up there on the mountain? Is that the house? I forgot about that. Someone let me know what that is up there. That right there. Maybe we can go up there next time and see what we missed. And if you want, we can visit Fatal Fields or Retail and Flush Factory maybe. Let me know what you all want me to do. If you want me to go to Season 2 or something. But yeah, thank you all, and so long, and farewell.